Hi, Kuzla here. And it's been a little while since I made a video, but I figured, especially with videos that I'm subscribed to and whatnot, I figured I would add my 2 bits in on what I'm seeing is, um, personally, I think the whole discussion of it as it's been going on is interesting in a weird sort of way. Um, Now, if anyone goes and takes a look, you'll see that I am subscribed to BionicDance. I also chit chat with her here and there on Facebook. And I've been noticing lately a lot of people are coming to criticize her on her basic stance that she has, which caused her just recently to upload a video uh, of her clarifying her position as it stands, which she's actually, I think, done that at least once or twice before. So, now, part of why I feel that this is happening is because of the fact that she points out very firmly that a lot of her decision on this is because of faith and how it's used. So, um, since a lot of people seem to be focusing on that particular little part, because I don't know, I guess a lot of people are missing the message, so to speak. Um, let's go to a source. Mind you, my dictionary passed away a little while ago. So I'm using the online one. I will put a link down specifically to the word faith so people can read over it and see how it's defined, at least as Merriam-Webster defines it. I guess if you want, I could go find the Oxford definition and put that up too, but I'll stick with Merriam-Webster's. So, faith is defined in Merriam-Webster's online dictionary. First off, faith is both a noun and a verb. We're sticking with the noun because this is the one that seems to be causing the problem, as I don't think a lot of people actually bother to take a look and see what the definition is. They're going by general thinking instead of actually knowing. Okay. Uh, the definitions for faith, and there's 3 of them broken up by a couple points. Faith, definition 1A, allegiance to duty or a person. After a colon, loyalty. Point 1B, subpoint 1, fidelity to one's promises. Subpoint 2, sincerity of intention. Definition 2, 2A.1, belief in a trust in and loyalty to God. Point 2, belief in the traditional doctrines of religion. 2B.1, firm belief in something for which there is no proof. Point 2, complete trust. And definition 3, something that is believed especially with strong conviction. So, with that, what BD is arguing on faith is definition 2. All right. This is the one where this points out exactly everything that she's arguing when it comes to faith. And frankly, that people would question where exactly she's coming from on this when it just simply takes a good look to see that some of the worst things that have happened in the world have been done on the basis of faith. If you want to look it up, historically speaking, the Crusades, like I said, there was at least 5 of them, as far as I know, was pretty much a religious war based on differing views of faith. And another one, the one that I consider is pretty much up there as well, the Holocaust, And before any religious-minded people decide to pop on in and throw the Hitler was an atheist excuse at me, why don't you go read Mein Kampf? I have, and it very clearly demonstrates that Hitler, in a lot of his speeches to the Aryan nation, was telling them what they were doing was their divine responsibility and needed to be done in their belief, which is based off of various Roman Catholic principles. So, don't even think of going there with me, religious guys. It's now, I personally, as it stands, on the whole faith thing, I can't really disagree with BD's stance on faith. It has done a lot of hurt over the years, but the thing I think that's being missed is faith is like a lot of things, it's something to be used, it's a tool. And what you believe in, what your faith is in, I mean, it really depends on what you put your faith in. Like me, um, and I've said this before, is I'm an agnostic. I put my faith into proven scientific principles and beliefs and theories that have tons upon tons of documentation and we know work. I know and I have faith in that when I turn this computer on, it's going to turn on. I know that when I put work in at my job, that my work will later result in a paycheck every week. These are minor things, but they're things I have faith in because I know that they're established and I know that as it stands, unless something truly traumatic happens, my faith is well placed in those processes. Much like my faith is also placed in the theory of gravity. I know when I take this lighter and drop it, it's going to fall into my lap, then hit my chair and bounce off of it and fall to the floor. It will do this 100% of the time. So, that is, like I said, some of the things that I put my faith in. And faith is another one of those things that it can be applied to people as well. I put my faith in, like, Stephen Hawking. I know that up until the day that he passes away, this man is going to be probably doing his scientific research, being the phenomenal scientist and mathematician that he is. I have faith that Richard Dawkins is going to continue to be a very well-renowned biologist. And I have faith that someone like BionicDance is going to keep continuing to step up and voice her opinion against things that she feels is wrong and that need to be spoken out against because of the fact that people are using something like faith as a way to harm others and gain power. And if you don't believe me on that whole gain power thing, all you gotta do is look over how many bills that Congress has before them and see how many of them have a religious flavor to them. So, that's my little, I guess you could call it, tirade on faith. So, I hope it helps clear a few things up. I'm pretty sure it's going to cause questions as well, but hey, can't win them all. So, until later, this is Kutha. I'll see you guys later.